If you think Digimon's horny now, look out for X-Ross Wars.
Digimon's been horny since Adventure.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but it just is in certain places. Like the writers and everything. They're just like, oh yeah, Angewomon and Devi, freaking what's her name?
Angewomon, Lady Devimon.
Yeah, Lady Devimon with the cat fight.
Yeah, the literal cat fight. Because, I don't know, is Angewomon technically a cat? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. I mean,
they evolved from Gatomon and Black Gatomon, respectively, so...
All I know on X-Ross Wars... All I know on X-Ross Wars is that apparently, like, there's a Digimon couple that, like, has kids. And that raises so many questions, it's not even funny.
I mean, we had, like, there would clearly have to be parents of, like, the Mud Frigimon from Tamers.
It's so weird. Done for, like, a 5 to a 10. Oh, man. I thought I have heard that, like, there's something in X-Ross Wars where it's, like, Mastamon fuses. And apparently it's, like, the whole fusion sequence is, like, super suggestive or whatever. Like, they're, like, holding each other's hands and stuff.
And then they almost kiss.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
If they've done that in Cross Wars, I know they've done it in other things. I'm pretty sure that's part of the... I'm not sure, but I think that's the fusion animation in Cyber Sleuth as well.
So I have a legitimate question. Did X-Ross Wars come out before Steven Universe? Because I know the weirdly sexual fusion dance is a thing in Steven Universe as well. I don't know which... Okay, it came out before then?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
yeah. Yeah, alright, makes sense. I feel like it would. Okay, yeah. But, like, a number of years. Yeah, so there's... Alright, I wouldn't be surprised if, like... I don't know if it would necessarily be inspiration, but I don't know, I can see it.
Steven Universe is definitely inspired by different anime. They have, like, anime references in their episodes.
There are, like, at least 2 separate occasions where Steven Universe just directly references Evangelion.
Yeah.
They literally do the congratulations scene to Steven, and he gets really weirded out by it, as, like, you should, because of how effing weird it is. Oh, man. But yeah, Digimon Frontier, episode 14. I have no idea how much of that's gonna make it into the podcast episode. I'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah, they definitely do the thing where they, like, hold hands and almost kiss in Cyber Sleuth.
Yeah.
Or it looks like they're about to, and then they just kind of, like, touch their foreheads together.
Yeah, which is... Well, I was gonna say arguably more suggestive, but not really. But still, it is, like, it's not that far off, I think. It's still, like, a romantic feeling gesture.
It totally looks like they're about to go in for a kiss. Before they touch foreheads.
Like, if Digimon has no genders, but these characters are very clearly, like, female designed and, like, probably female presenting to some extent, then is it lesbian, like, to be like, oh yeah, they're into each other? Or is it just like, oh yeah, it's Digimon, there's no genders, it's completely asexual. And you just, like, brush it all under the rug?
Digimon are genderless in the same way that a picture of a girl is genderless, because they're data.
Yeah, that's a fair, like, way to put it, I think. That's a pretty fair way to put it.
It's like the image on the paper is, yes, it's a girl, but it's just a drawing.
Yeah.
So, like, whatever gender the person in the picture is doesn't matter except for visual purposes.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Oh boy.
So yeah.
I don't know if that makes it more or less progressive. It's a very, like, weird dichotomy.
It wouldn't even be a topic of discussion if Renamon in Tamers didn't bring it up.
Yeah,
Or it's like
because...
it's not even Renamon who brought it up. Actually, it was Rika's mom, and
Yeah.
she's like, "What? So you're a girl, right?" And she's like, "Oh, Digimon are genderless," and it's like, "Oh, here we go."
Alright, I'm kind of glad that opened the floodgates, though, because that leads to a bunch of, like... I mean, it does make sense, right? Like, what gender is, like, a sentient floating gear? Pokemon would say it depends on the, like, ratio of the egg you get from the daycare or whatever. The, like, percentage chance that your ice cream cone is male and wants to have sex with things.
Hold on.
You ever think about that? The fact that in Pokemon there's just a, like, friggin' ice cream cone and it, like, would court and mate with other ice cream cones of different genders?
Yeah.
How effing weird
So
is
what?
that?
All right. So what gender would a gear be? According to Pokemon, it would be genderless.
Wait, just straight up?
Clink has no gender, and by extension, its evolutions.
Wait, but how do you do Ditto, like, breeding then?
You ditto.
It's just Ditto?
You just ditto.
I feel like this just raises more questions, because now it's like...
Pretty sure Magnemite and Voltorb are also genderless.
How are these things, like, do they just clone themselves?
Or Ditto clones them.
Is it like, you know, like a whole bee situation where it's like, oh, there's a queen that, like, you know, reproduces?
I doubt it. I think you're thinking about it too much. It's
I
just
know I am.
Yeah, we just need a way for Pokemon to lay eggs for the breeding thing.
How do you hatch a ghost?
I don't know. Because Ghost is like like an elemental type in the world, so it's like it's a physical thing. Weirdly enough,
Yeah, but some ghost Pokemon are straight up reference that they're like the souls of dead humans, like Yamask.
yeah. I was about to say something like, so yeah, maybe they're ghost-like, and that's where they get their name from. But no, Trevenant, Phantom, and Trevenant are like the souls of children who like got lost in the woods or something, and like Yamask was a person in the past, and its mask is like a representation of its like crying face.
Yeah, apparently Fantop and Trevenant just finally made into Unite.
Nice.
Just straight up. And it's like, okay, yeah, weirdo pick, but I appreciate it.
Good. There was like one like American artist on the Pokemon team, and those are two Pokemon he designed,
Ah, nice.
along with like Braviary, Golurk, and Golett. I don't remember what else he designed, but
Yeah.
I think almost all of his Pokemon are winners.
Yeah, from the list you're saying, they're all pretty good.
I think he made Vanillish, and like I think he made that line too.
That's not as good. I'm fine with Vanilla, because it's just like, it's weird.
I think the ice cream Pokemon aren't nearly as dumb as people say.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Wait. Yo, he designed Shadow Lugia.
Yo! Well, I guess quote-unquote design, but still.
Shadow Lugia has enough differences, like, I don't know. It's got a few different unique properties than regular Lugia. But yeah, he made Shadow Lugia, Vanillite line, the Golurk line, Mandibuzz line, Phantom line.
Yeah, okay.
It looks like... Okay, he made Buzzwole, Guzzlord, Poipole.
I don't know what Poipole is.
Nagander, which evolves from Poipole. Gigantamax Gengar, Centiskorch.
Gigantamax Gengar's pretty fun.
Gigantamax, Centiscorch, Sinistea, Poltegeist. Ugh. Ooh, Galarian Zigzagoon and Galarian... the Galarian Zigzagoon line.
Oh, this thing's cool. Also, oh, heck yeah, those are good.
Yeah, those are great. I think I like every Pokemon he's designed. I don't care so much about Poipole and whatever the heck it evolves into.
I've never seen this thing before. I think it looks pretty neat.
Nagandel. Oh yeah, it looks like what is it? It's kind of like a bee syringe. A purple bee syringe.
Oh, what the heck is this? This thing looks cool.
It's so weird.
Yeah, ironically, this really does give me Digimon vibes.
Yeah, kinda. It reminds me of Waspmon.
Man, what friggin' type is this thing? Like Ghost Dragon or something?
It's poison something, because Poipole is poison something.
Is it like a bee dragon?
I don't know.
Poison dragon. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So it's like Dragalge.
Yeah, makes sense. And Poltron, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. Man, I've just slept on this thing then.
Yeah,
it's been out for like a while, and I've just never known.
I think it's counted as an Ultra Beast.
Huh.
Which would explain why its design is so crazy looking.
Yeah, makes sense. There's James Turner. He's left Game Freak Pokemon and US making his own game, just to let you know. Oh, dang.
Yeah, there was some news about that lately.
Yo.
That's why I was thinking of him.
Man, good luck to him then. I'd like to see... Because, like, I'm looking at, like, these things and thinking it's like, yeah, he's got some good ones. If he can, like, bring that to a unique project, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like his designs.
Yeah.
Just like that's the biggest bummer about me skipping Gen 8 is like it's the generation where like some things are like Rockstar themed and it's like, oh man.
Yeah. He has a good design sense, yeah. For the most part.
Like Obstagoon rules. We get it. We get an evolution line for Zigzagoon, and it looks like a rock star. And it's like, dang it.
That's the thing. It's like, I feel like a lot of Pokemon designs are like extremely consistent, and you have a few like winners that are like great. And like you look at Digimon, and it's like I love a lot of them way more, but they are way more all over the place.
Pokemon probably got it definitely got way more popular because of way more consistent good designs.
Yeah. You look at Digimon and it's like, okay, yeah, like, it's like just going there, it's going in, it's going crazy. And you get Captain Hookmon and it's like, ugh. And you get like Naughtymon or one of his variations and it's like, eh.
Also, there's this guy from Gen 8. If it posts with, oh well, I posted in the Discord.
Toxtricity, yeah.
Toxtricity rules.
Toxtricity's pretty good. He's pretty good.
And he's got like a hyper mode, which is like a guitar, and then there's like chill mode, which is a bass.
Wait, what?
I think that's what I heard. It's like he's got the things on his chest.
Low key. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so the things on his chest, he's got 6 of them, right? Like a guitar.
Yeah. Oh, I see now. Oh, that's good.
And then on his he has low key form, he has 4, like a bass.
Yeah, I was looking at the Gigantamax form where he's just a big crazy lizard.
I don't
think looks rad.
Oh wow.
I love that Digimon. Yeah, guns and bladesmon, the true Digimon way.
I think I like his base forms better, but yeah, that's a weird Ultimax thing or Gigantamax, whatever.
Yeah, what's the last time you saw a Pokemon with a gun? Well, I mean, like, except for Crawl Launcher or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say Clawitzer.
Clawitzer.
whose name is derived from howitzer, which is like a missile, I think.
Oh man. Crap, where's I gonna go with this? I was gonna go somewhere. Right, yeah, did you see there's like a big meme going around. It's like Digimon evolutions be like, it's like effing like a tadpole and then like a cat and then like, like a knight in armor or something, and there's just like a fridge with a machine gun on it. Like a big minigun.
Yeah. Then somebody drew like, okay, but what if this was real? And they drew like Digimon that looked like it.
Yeah, they had the fan art of the fridge with the gun. It looks so legit. And it's like, man, I'd use that. That looks awesome.
Okay, so a howitzer is like a modern day, like it's the canon evolved to modern times, basically.
Yeah.
So that makes sense with the name.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Alright, so Toxtricity's Gigantamax, like, just straight up has, like, a guitar made of lightning. He just brings it out and smashes you with it.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Alright, that's pretty good.
I love the musical themed stuff in Gen 8. Like, one of the starters evolves into, like, a drummer.
Oh, man. It's a shame, though, it's the generation that do all the really bad things.
Yeah.
Tadpole the Fridge Gunsmon is my favorite Digimon.
Who knows? I might eventually buy Gen 8, like, used or something.
Yeah. And I feel like I've, like, seen enough, I'm fine enough with the designs being in other things I'll probably appreciate more.
But who knows if they'll put it into later things at all, considering the Pokédex, the games are never going to have every Pokemon ever again, apparently.
I'm thinking more of, like, the spin-offs and stuff, It's like, will Toxtricity come back for, like, the card game or whatever? I'm sure he will. And it's like, I don't know if, like, I'll end up really liking it that much or whatever, but, like, at least that'll be, like, something interesting. It'll be, like, more original and fresher feeling than Gen 8.
I mean, I don't
whatever.
I don't give a crap about the card game, so if they don't put him in another game, then I'm screwed, I guess.
Toxtricity for, like, Pokemon Fighters, whatever it was called.
Pokken,
right, from Pokken Tournament. The game where you just, like, you throw friggin', like, what is it, Delphox on, like, assist, or whatever the pre-evolution is. And they just keep boosting your assist meter, so you can just rapid spam friggin' Draco meter from Reshiram, and that's just how you win.
Is it poorly balanced?
I don't know if it's poorly balanced, but I saw the footage, and that seemed to be a really good strategy. You just charge moves and, like, boost your assist meter constantly, and you can just spam assists, and it seems really, really strong.
Okay. I've never played Pokken Tournament. I don't know. I barely play actual Tekken.
The big thing you need to know, Pokken, is that, like, everyone just has a free range fighting style where they're a big arena fighter, and they move into 2D mode, and it's a completely different game with completely different move lists, so it makes everyone really complex and annoying to learn, and then you switch into basically using, like, a completely different character for all intents and purposes.
I'm gonna guess that for tournaments, like, everybody just kind of agrees. It's like, just close the distance so we can have a normal fighting game.
Turns out no, because they're, like, when you're in, like, 2D mode and you do combos, you only get to do, like, 2 combos or something before you reach, like, a specific threshold, and it kicks you out, and you're back into, like, field, like, arena fighter mode.
Well, then, okay.
So it's inevitable.
If I had some way to, like, influence how the meta worked, I'd be like, alright, so everybody just agrees that we ignore all this, like, all the crap where we have to approach from far away or whatever, and just get in close every time to do the combos.
Yeah, it's actually pretty balanced, but Brixham basically broke the game, and it's basically dead since Game Freak / TPC don't support anything. Yeah, I'd believe it. I don't know how the online was, it probably wasn't rolled back.
Oh, it's on the Switch. It was probably bad.
Yeah.
Or it
Just
is on the
bad
Switch.
online with a game with a, like, confusing control style and, like, just super complex characters, and it's like, yeah, no, that's poison. That's, like,
Yeah.
pure poison to, like, both the casual and competitive audience.
Yeah, and Nintendo won't make their online better because they're Nintendo and they're like, well, who are we competing with? Oh, nobody, because like you have to play our games on our system. Okay.
Yeah, this is why Nintendo needs. So hear me out, right? Nintendo, hire out Arxis, like, you know, how you, like, just got the rights to Dragon Ball or whatever, just make a Pokemon fighting game. Make a traditional 2D Pokemon fighter, and, like, yeah, it'll work. I'd
Yeah.
like to say make a Digimon fighter, but I don't think Digimon has the money or appeal for it, sadly.
Maybe after Digimon Survive comes out.
Like, I'd be very interested to see how Arx. Well, actually, no, we know how Arxis would handle it. Because Arxis would be
like a
like,
Guilty Gear.
yeah, it would play like a Guilty Gear, which is good. It would be like, oh, here's individual Digimon that people like as unique characters, and like you select War Greymon to fight a dude with, and your like ultimate is going Omnimon or something. That's totally
Yeah.
how it would work.
Yeah. Or like Agumon would be his own Digimon who doesn't evolve to the later forms or anything. You just fight as Agumon the whole time.
Yeah, like base form Agumon would be DLC, and like his supers would be like Greymon, Mel Greymon.
Yeah.
Because of course, that'd be the logical way to do it. What would be exactly like Guilty Gear? Games are pretty. Their games play pretty differently, you know, between Guilty Gears. Yeah, that's fair. Still, I believe in Arxis' ability to make a good Digimon game work, even if
Yeah.
people would probably be angry at, like, no evolutions. Because, I mean, it's a fine game, you know, you have to have limits for that.
Yeah.
Gotta, like, make sure you do it smart.
Yeah, that's the ultimate takeaway is that Arxis would do it good. Like I was playing Dragon Ball Fighters last night, not online or anything, but I played like a bit of arcade mode or whatever, and it's like, oh right, this game's fun.
Yeah, Dragonfall Fires is still really good. It just sucks that the online is terrible.
Yeah, it's fun until I would play another player and they know how to play a tag fighter better than me, and I just go, oh right, tag fighter.
Yeah, it's like the online for like Dragon Ball Fires isn't like it's not unplayable, it's not like Smash level, but it's still like, you know, you'll have some matches that are good and you'll have like a bunch of others where it's like, oh, do DPs in the lag as they constantly Dragon Rush you.
Yeah, and like part of it is like Pat's complaint sounds if it's how Pat explains it, then I understand being the frustration with the online, and it's like he'll sit there for like 5 minutes for one match that ends in like under a minute, and then he has to go back and sit for 5 minutes to wait for another match.
Yeah, that's
And
the
it's like
thing. Rollback solves that problem like pretty well, pretty immediately.
yeah, but they're stubborn.
Just the RJ,
Japanese companies are ridiculously stubborn for no good reason.
Just the idea I was playing like Guilty Gear in like friggin' like an English region at like 5 in the morning or some crap, and I was consistently getting matches pretty quickly, and they were all like consistently pretty well, like just well playing like connections and stuff. They were good matches.
Yeah. And it's like recently so they're doing a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle like re-release or whatever. And like everyone's like, "Oh yeah, rollback." And they're like, "Well, no.
I thought
just
the answer was rollback won't get banned.
what banned? What?
Yeah, weren't they like banning people for asking about rollback?
Oh, there might have been. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, my thought thing was like, from what I understand, they were just kind of like, well, it wasn't designed with rollback in mind, so no. And it's like, that's stupid. That's the dumbest excuse yet.
Yeah, like I kind of understand it, but I feel like also you could definitely screw with things until it works. We've seen this done before on like older games.
Well, it's still not a good reason. Like, oh, it wasn't designed with rollback. Okay, then it wasn't. Then it wasn't designed for local multiplayer. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, issue is certain companies will invest in them. It's always like Bandai Namco. Yeah, makes sense. Man, we're going on a really long tangent on this.
Yeah, we sure are.
It's fine.
Talk about fighting games that I barely play. I buy fighting game, I play story, I stop playing fighting game.
And I probably won't make it its own video, but whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, might as well. Unless you just don't want to put in the work.
I know, I'm kind of tired.
Okay.
But yeah, Digimon.
Nobody said you had to do it tonight.
Yeah. Man, I just smashed Tekka and Ars, for example, in the JoJo game. Yeah, that explains a lot, actually.
What is it? Oh, hold on.
Bandai does Smash Brothers Tekka and other games, even the JoJo games. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that explains a lot why JoJo was bad, like, netcode.
I really wish that they would give Smash rollback, but Nintendo's gonna Nintendo.